Hello, this is a tutorial of creating a kitchen zone models, and firstly I will show you how to create a furniture. It will contain of cabinets there, top cabinets and storage place in hall. I will show you a scene. Yeah, we are going to get something like this. Well, maybe not exactly. Okay, so let's begin. Modeling is really simple. You just need some knowledge and to know some measurements, dimensions of the kitchen. So I will show you, I will tell you. So just follow me. Okay, type 200, 2100, 600 and close, and type again 600 and close. Delete this line and make this a group and extrude it 860, 860. Make two lines in 120. Yes, just like that. Extrude them for 14 millimeters and 20 millimeters and 20 millimeters. Very good. Okay, so now let's create a top. Simple rectangle, any size. Make it group and extrude it 40. Now get all the edges like this and like this. Very good. Now maybe extrude it for 25 millimeters. This is a place for the door and drawers. And also I would like to make a board down there, so let's create it. And it's really simple. Type in 14, draw a line, straight line, and to the bottom. Now, well, in reality it's impossible to make such a top, so let's make it more realistic. Type in 1, draw a line and separate it. Also, do not forget to delete unnecessary lines. I recommend you doing this. Let's create another board. And let's type 600. We do not need it. If you haven't seen, there is a higher cabinet, so we do not need the board. So type in 600 and make, and delete it. Well, I've made a mistake, so let's just fix it. It's really simple. Drag this board down there, and now everything is okay. Perfect. Now separate these two boards. And also I just forgot to type to extrude it 25 millimeters. Now we can separate it. Type in 1 millimeter and push it. Delete unnecessary lines. I always do it, not to face problems in future. Okay, well, to give it some life, select 3 clicks, 3 clicks and 3 clicks. Round corners in 3D. Type in, well, 2 millimeters will be good, and 6 segments. It's processing. Sometimes it takes some time, so I will pause the video to save some time, and I will wait now. It's pretty fast. Yeah, it's done. We have perfect edges and corners. Let's create some drawers and doors. So hide the top, hidden geometry off, and type in 600. This would be a higher cabinet. Type in 200. This will be a vertical drawer. Also 600 for sink, or maybe 800. It's no difference. And in the middle point now, well, make something like this. There is no difference. Just make to look at something like this. Let's create doors and rollers. Okay, so 200 for another vertical drawer. We would be together, and the opening will be with only one hand. Okay, so 600 for cooker or oven, and leave everything for drawers. So it's a 142. Let's type 142 and 359. 359. Perfect. Now we're gonna use offset tool. So select and type in 1 and do the same things except the oven, please. It's pretty fast, you see. And when you are done, we need some fixes between these two doors. Drag this line for about 20 millimeters, and now 2 clicks to select, and Ctrl on your keyboard, select everything. Now make a group, open, and again select everything, and using joint push-pull tool, extrude them 18 millimeters. Click enter. Just perfect. It's perfect now. And need some details, so let's add. Select all the planes, on the planes, and choose round corners in 3D. Make 3, maybe, well, 4 and 6 segments. Yeah, it's a little bit too much, so let's type in 3. That's what I thought. I will pause the video now. Well, it wasn't dwarf, so okay, when we are done, let's close it. We will hidden geometry and unhide at top. Okay, now create some top cabinets. Okay, let's, oops, sorry. Well, these planes and board, this plane and board are, yes, we are glued, so unglue. and also draw the line. Use your arrow keys on keyboard. Now create a doors in this cabinet. Type in 18 and well, I forgot to group it. Type in 18 or drag your mouse there and round corners. Now extrude this. I don't know how much, but let's have some calculations. Okay, it's 600 for an empty space and 700 for upper cabinets. So it means it's 1 meter 13 centimeters. Let's extrude it. Perfect. Now get some separation and make some offsets. Also make a group, open it and extrude. Well, it's not a good thing. I haven't made an good extrusion there, so I will separate it mechanically. And now I will make a group. Don't be afraid of mistakes. From mistakes you are learning, and all the professionals have mistakes in their projects. Okay, so round corners, explode this group, don't touch anything, just plus and select these two groups and make it group. When you are done, open it and explode doors. You now have one group. Let's create some upper cabinets. As I said, it would be a 700 height. Okay, 700. Let's type in 300 now and make this. Extrude. Type in 300, or there is another way. Just copy a line and type in 300 and extrude it again. Okay, very good. Now there is a 400. Leave it, or let me see what we have in my project. I have only one door, so leave it and make other one. Tell this place something about 300. Now make, well, looking good, make something like this. You can zoom and make very well, I don't know, to make it look good. Also separate these two. I don't know, I've made now but it doesn't look so good, so we need a line there. So let's do it. Well, it looks better now. Also use offset. I said you, it's really simple. Now drag this for 20. Also make a group of them, and in the group we gonna extrude them and type 18. Enter. Very good. Now we need just to round the corners. It's okay. I will wait. Oh, it's pretty fast. And we have already made all the cabinets. Only a shelf needed, but I will show you how to create it later when we have a chimney hood. So let's create an illusion of a storage place. It's really simple and fast. Type in, let's create a rectangle. Also make it group. Always work with groups. It's an advice, and all the professionals suggest working with groups, because it doesn't make it makes SketchUp work easier. So divide in 3 segments and divide this also in 3 segments. It's good now. And make some details. To make some details, I will create, well, type in 50 and drag this line and draw a new line. Make a group, open it, extrude for 1 centimeter, select front plane and round it. This would be a metal, this would be a wood, and let's say it's an illusion of the doors. If you understand me, I will show you. If you don't, something like this. Okay, continue. Let's scale it a little. Let's type in, yeah, it's good. And lift it for about 1 millimeter. Also, I suggest you lifting cabinets by 1 millimeter or maybe 0.5. I always do this. And also fill the gaps and delete the necessary lines. Okay, so I've made cabinets, storage, and see you on the next tutorial. In this video lesson I will show you how to create and how to model a cooker, and well, we are going to have a camera position from there, so we do not need our cooker to be very detailed. Okay, so firstly I forgot to fill empty spaces, and now I will show you one of the ways of creating a cooker. It's really simple. Open a group, hide the top, and now just import an image of reference photo. Upload it, and now we need to make a perfect position. Well, in this way, make all the corners dark. Now we need to make it smaller and get it there. It's good now. Also, let's make it a group, open, and create some lines. One line, let's copy it, to have three different planes. Now make another separated plane there and close the group. Now explode, deselect this plane and make a group again. Now let's create a drawer there. If you remember, you need to type in 1 with offset tool, make it group, open and push. Now use 3 millimeters and 6 segments. Also, well, I usually use many clicks. Three clicks is enough to select everything and make it a default color. Don't worry, we will create a material and apply it to this drawer later. Now let's extrude this plane, this, and leave this, but well, something like this. Let it be. Okay. Create a screen for our cooker and let's push it. Now select 4 edges, to round edges. It's a little bit too much. Use 1.5 millimeter and well, 3 segments. Okay, now you see there is a plane. Round corners always does it, so just delete keyboard. Now select these corners, round and 2.5. Okay, it's good. Now let's create a handle. It's also simple. Just make, for example, 13 millimeters. It's a rectangle. Create a circle and click right click, identify info and make it 40 segments. Now select it. Well, select this and deselect lines, delete, and now just playing with push pull tool. It's good now, and let's add some detail. For example, copy it to 25. Good, and copy it to 20. Select, move to Control and copy 25. Now use scale tool to make this 0.72 and 0.72. Yes, very good. Select 2 edges and round them. Type 1.5. It's processing now. It takes some time because you made more segments there. Okay, it's done. Now it looks really good, but maybe we should move it for about, well, 10 millimeters and create some boxes. Only one is needed. Nobody won't see this side, so save time. Now create this plane and push it. Push it for about 5 millimeters. It's good. And now just select all the edges and round them. Also, you will need to delete this plane. So we've done a cooker. Now we need a top. So for the top, we unhide boards, turn off the hidden geometry and create. Let's open it. Well, we don't need to open it. It's your choice. It's your choice. Sorry, and create a top rectangle. Select everything. Make group. Extrude it for about 8 millimeters. Now create an offset for about 12 millimeters. It really doesn't matter. Now leave about 2 millimeters and push-pull tool. Extrude it a little bit. This would be a metal, and there will be a black color, black color. Select 2 clicks, round corners. This select and delete plane. Also delete another plane. Oops, sorry, my fault. Now we gonna use inverse function. Select everything and edit inverse cases with selection. Delete only this. So it's good now. Okay, let's create some reality. So draw circle. Well, add more segments, 15 about, create an offset and copy. Copy this one. You can enlarge it a little bit and make one more a little bit different in fast way. Just follow me. It's simple. Playing the line tool. Let's scale it. Well, something like this. Let's make an offset 5 millimeters. Where is that problem? Connect the edges. We are not connected, so connect it. Let's go to the other side and everything is connected and the face are not good, so select this plane, these lines and intersect with selection again. It's okay now. Type M5 and do the same things for these two circles, 5 and 5. Oops, I just typed not 5 but 2, sorry. Very good. Now let's add a scale, a red scale, and copy these rectangles. We will create a material, emissive material, and apply it to these rectangles, and it will be invisible, and create, for example, power button, circle, then offset, and a rectangle, simple rectangle. It's good now. Also around these edges. So this is it. We have created a cooker and cooker top. So bye bye. In this lesson I will show you how to model a sink and tap. So let's get started and open this group, and well, we need a hole in this place, so just follow me. Now delete some part of the plane there, so click and use your keyboard to delete it, and now make a hole into the board. So I don't know exactly what dimensions there is, you can see it in the corner. I am drawing from the eye, just leaving some space for a tap. Okay, so extrude it. If you can't, you do it, just move your mouse around or type in 14, and here we go, we have a hole there. So create a group, make a group and extrude it. Now lift it for about 5 millimeter. It can be a 1 centimeter also. Yes, very good. Now we need a second hole, something about this, and also extrude it. Now get inside and extrude this plane something like this. It's 113, sorry for my speech, and close this face. It's good now. I won't add some details there because we won't see it. You can do it by selecting this plane and using ground corners in 3D. I am just add some details to the top, but before that let's make some rectangles. I am drawing them from my eye. They do not need to be correctly, and these distances should be same, shouldn't. So here we are. Now select every plane and use joint push pull. Type in for something about, well, let it be 5, and click enter again. It's very good now. Okay, so 2 clicks to select all the edges and plane, deselect plane, and also these edges. Now we're gonna round. Well, 1.5 millimeter and 3 segments is perfect, so let's click calculate. It's processing pretty fast, and also delete unnecessary planes. Good. And now let's round these edges. I won't touch this and this edge. Okay, so very good, and type, well, maybe 20 and 7 segments. Yeah, it's good now. Well, we have nothing, but we will fix it. Select everything, edit, interface faces, and with selection, and delete unnecessary plane. It's perfect now. Okay, so let's create a tab. A tab creating is really simple also. So firstly, create a circle for about, type in 20 millimeters radius, and make a group. Also give it more segments. Let's type 15 and drag it. Well, it's good now. It's 250 and enter. Now we need to give it more detail, so copy a circle and another one circle, delete selection, and create faces to the pipes. Use eraser to delete these lines, and with offset tool create additional circle to connect them. It's good now. Also we need another pipe. It's really easy to create. Just draw the line and use your arrow keys and make it something more fun. 1, 2, 3. It's good now. And grab an end of the line and lift it. And lift it 15 millimeters. Now select all the line and lift it also. Oh, I'm sorry. I've took not line but a circle, so select a line and click copy it. It's good now. Maybe we should scale it a little, 1.4. And now I am going to show a plugin pipe along path. So select the line, open pipe along path, and well, we are using millimeters, so type in something about 25, and inside diameter let it be 0. There won't be inside. Number of circle segments is 13. Okay, we have a pipe, but the diameter is too high, so let's push under, and also create additional line. Select it and pipe along path and make this 18. It's good now. Maybe too long, so we can scale it. Don't worry about the proportions. and it won't be visible. Delete original lines, and also give some detail to it. Use 1.5 and 3 segments. It will take a while. Also give some detail. Well, this pipe needs configuration. Yeah, it's good now. And well, give some details for these corners. Perfect. And now around corners, 3 segments, 1.5. Proceed. Processing will take a time because all the circles has many segments. Okay, this is it. We have already made it. I will add just some more details. It will take only a second. Show hidden geometry and create some rectangles. We will be able to color this with a blue and red color now. Okay, maybe we should rotate it. Yeah, it's good now. So this is it. I have already showed you how to create a sync and tab with SketchUp, and I have used only 2, maybe 3 plugins. So see you next time. We are back to the tutorial, and now I will show you how to create a chimney hood and shelf behind it. So let's begin. Open our group and create a line 215 length. Perfect. Close the rectangle. Make a group and extrude it by also 250. Now, I'm sorry. Select everything. Grab a midpoint and using arrow keys, drag it to the middle of the cooker's top. Now move it there and lift it a little bit up by 50. Extrude to the corner. Make it smaller by 100 in my case. You might have some different distances. Grab an edge and using rotate, copy it. Type in 35 degrees. Continue line and push it. Erase, make a group, open and offset it. You see it's too big now, so let's make it smaller. Close the group and push Ctrl on your keyboard to make it smaller. It's good now. This doesn't work, so open and draw some lines to separate and delete. It's smaller now, but also too big. Now it's okay. Good. Extrude 6 millimeters or 5 or 7, doesn't matter. delete necessary lines, and create another offset. Type in 115 and make another one offset and type in 60. Extrude and use your round corners in 3D, 2 mm and 4 segments. Good. Now select outer edges. This would be a glass, so we need a different corner rounding. I will show you what I mean. I mean that we need only 1 mm and 1 segment. This is like glass looks. Good. Now also select everything except group and lift it up 100 mm, for example. Remind this value and close the face. Select it and down 100 mm. Now we can round corners in 3D. Type in 2 mm and 4 segments. We are done. We have a chimney hood. Now let's create a shelf. And shelf is a simple rectangle with 2 cylinders. So let's create it. It's very simple. Type in 40 and copy this group, this plane, not a group, down there. Now extrude by pushing Ctrl and lift it up, for example in this place. If it looks not good, we can make it something like this. Yes, it's good. Now create a circle in for example 7 mm radius. Make an offset of 1 mm. Copy to the another side. Now push this plane to the endpoint and do the same thing with this circle. Now we have some separate cylinders, so let's push it to the endpoint, and endpoint is ceiling. It's good, and let's push it a little bit down. Type in 13. It will be 3 centimeters. Also we need to put some details on it, and it's a time for round corners in 3D. Select only a rectangle and round corners, and let's type in 1 mm and 3 segments. It will be a key for this board. It's proceeding quite fast and good. Now also make some roundings on the circles, not to be so sharp. So this was a tutorial on how to create a chimney hood and a shelf. See you on the next lesson. I am back, and in this lesson I will show you how to model some accessories. So firstly, let's stick to the wine glass and bottle, and this would be an example how to create a spinning 3D models, and also with these examples you will be able to create bowls, cooking bowls, also cups and plates. So let's begin. I have created two rectangles. It's a simple rectangle planes, and placed a texture on it. You can find these pictures in reference image folder, and after that I have drawn some lines. To see it more clearly, I will show you. Yes, this is it. I've been using only line tool and arc tool. When you have this, you need only one circle. You can add any segments you want and delete unnecessary lines. Now select circle and using follow me tool, push on plane. Now you see there are some empty spaces, and the glass of line doesn't look good. So the SketchUp always does it. So let's go back, close the group, and enlarge the model. Grab a corner and enlarge the model, the group, and now do the same thing. Select circle and follow it. Now all the edges are okay, so close the group and make it smaller. It's really simple to cheat SketchUp, and now it's okay. The glass of wine is created. Okay, now let's stick to the bottle. This is the same start. You only need to place a texture, draw some lines with line tool and arc tool, and then open, delete unnecessary lines, and select the circle. The circle must be in center and follow it. You have a perfect bottle. In this way you can create cups, bowls and plates and anything you want. So I won't show you to save some time. You can also copy it and do anything you want. Okay, so let's create some shelves. It's a simple rectangles, and these rectangles should be only rounded with one plugin. We've been using it, so let's follow it for about 200 and follow it. For boardings, for furniture, I'm using 1mm and only 3 segments, and it always looks good. In this way you can create another shelf. And what is more, I haven't showed you how to create handles. It's really simple also. It's a simple rectangle. Create it, make a group, also make a component, extrude it, type in 25, and using line tool draw some lines, and now push it to the limited amount. Yeah, we have a handle. Just add some details, and here we go. Now you only need to make a smaller one copy and copy it. Now you see, when you made it a component, it will, when you make changes to the first one, all will be changed. Okay, only a bread store left, and to make it, create a simple rectangle, group it, extrude, type in 12 millimeters, and create with line tool, create simple rectangle. The height should be something about 113 millimeters, and close the rectangle. Use the arc tool now. Give it more segments. I will give a 60, and delete this. Make a group also. Extrude it. Make an offset. And connect these lines. Delete. And extrude. A little bit more. Also, now there's a very simple step. Just copy. Use your arrow keys. I always do it. And extrude. I don't remember how I much used. Let's check to be it same. 7.7, 7.7, and make this step. Delete. It's good now. Let's add some details, and we need a handle. So turn on a hidden geometry and create a simple rectangle. This would look like a handle. You can also extrude it and give some details. Also, you can round these edges. I won't do it to save some time because this arc has many segments, and also we can select this rectangle and give some roundings. When it's done, you see that the bread store is a way too long, so we can make it better. Here we go. It's an okay. So you just have to create some cups, an example I showed you, plates or bowls, and copy these handles. And this is it. See you on the next lesson. This is the last tutorial of kitchen modeling, and in this lesson I will show you how to make some tricks, and I will show you some tips how to make your renders and models more realistic. So firstly, let's create a handle for the cup. I didn't show you it, so open it, and with arc tool create some lines, one and second one. With weld, connect them. Do not close, do not find faces, only connect them, and using pipe along path, 7 outlet diameter, make a pipe. It's on the left to make a good position. With scale tool you can scale it, move, and also rotate. More scaling, and it's good now. Maybe, yes, something like this, and move. It's good now. Erase this line, and also you can make more copies. And well, let's make some boxes for the spice maybe, or salt, sugar. So firstly, create a very simple box. Maybe it's too large. Make an offset. Select everything. Deselect this and delete. It's smaller now. Make group and extrude. Okay, using offset tool, let's make some offsets. 3 will be okay, and push it a little bit. Now select these edges, and we have round corners in 3D, round edges, 1 mm and 3 segments. Also, let's erase these planes, which was created by this plugin, and create a top. Sorry, my fault. Make a group and extrude it. Let's draw 2 lines. Grab center and lift it. It's good. Also, let's create a little handle. It's simple. Here we go. Now we only need some text to place, and there's a good tool. So tools and 3D text. For example, let's type it salt, and we hit something about 15 and extruded for about 1.4 millimeter, and place it. It's perfect now. In this way, you can create more of these boxes and type in spice, sugar, and more over. Okay, and the one trick left to show you is boarding, and I don't know how to call exactly it. I will show you. So create some lines. Make sure you are drawing on the wall, not a group. And another line. And now well, do not select them, but draw as such a figure, 14 and 20. Connect. It's a triangle. Now use arc tool and make this and this figure. Now grab endpoints of arcs and make this. Let's erase unneeded lines, and we have such a figure. Now with follow me tool, we're gonna follow it and extrude. So select this line, this group of lines, make it group, select 3 clicks to select everything, 1, 2, 3, and now Ctrl Shift to unselect unneeded lines and planes. Only these 2 are left now. Use follow me tool to follow it. We have created this thing. Now only 1 tip left. Make a close-up of this. It's good now. So in this way we are going to create more of this edges and bordings. I don't know how to name it. It's connectors maybe. We are going to create, maybe I won't show you, but you will have to create like we have done it now. Some bordings down there, well, all around the flat. So see you on the lesson in which we are going to create some furnishings in living room. See you.